getting scared.
Get it out!
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, I'm taking these fucking sunglasses off.
I can do it.
I can't do it for some reason, bro.
I can do it.
I feel like a homo.
You're a homo.
I am.
It's alright. It's alright.
I'm your homo.
No, don't say that. That's gross, man.
It's only gross if it's supposed to be gross.
But I didn't saw today. On the bike.
No, you didn't. I was watching. I was like, oh.
No, So when you like slow down, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. When you slow down and going on a turn, and I go all the way to first gear, and I start like, I don't know, my turning. It's like I need to start practicing that more in like a parking lot.
Yeah.
So I can feel. Because like I'll go all the way down to first gear, but I'm not complete stopped. You see what I'm saying?
So what you don't want to do is you don't want to use the handlebars too much.
Uh-huh.
You want to use your weight as well to turn the bike.
Okay.
So you want to shift your weight a little bit.
Okay.
Because I forgot that actually until today when I was riding. Like when I rode down to the beach, I was like taking a lot of turns, and I was like, God, man, I feel so stiff.
Yeah.
And like that's what it is. Like you feel stiff because you're not used to it again.
Yeah.
And then once you get used to it, you're like, oh, I gotta shift my weight a little bit.
Did you counter steer? I learned that like so when you're going on like a fast and like going into like a ramp, like an on ramp or an off ramp. So if you want to go right, do you want to lean right? First, you hit it to the left, and it'll be like, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, because you're doing the dip into it.
Yeah, dip.
It's like you're gonna take away some of the resistance going like that.
Yeah, counter steering. So like I need to practice that at like medium high speeds and just like doing like a figure eight. My buddy told me to practice figure eights.
Yeah, that's real important. I never, like I said, I've never went and gotten a license or nothing. So
it's fine.
I mean,
who's listening on cop?
Fuck it. Pull me over then, bitch boy.
Ugh.
Yeah, strong.
I put 2 shots of tequila in here.
Ew. Mine is root beer with apple crown.
How was that?
It's not bad. You want to try?
No, I don't want to mix.
Well, I mean, it's just
can't be right.
Whoa.
Can't be what?
Is this some HH you got going on, dude?
Oh, Kanye West. Well, you know the world is going crazy when Kanye can say Heil Hitler
HH?
in a music video.
I can't say it. You can.
With a room full of black guys and Theo Bond going to Qatar with President Trump.
I mean, he was there to tell jokes to the troops, dude.
Yeah, which is cool.
That's badass.
It's cool. Like
and he took pictures with them?
Yeah, Theo's getting up there.
He's for the people.
He is for the people.
I love Theo. I've always said, because like I listened to his comedy whenever it was on Apple like Music. It was just the soundtrack of his stand-up.
Yeah.
Like this before he had a podcast, and I was like, oh shit, like this dude's hilarious. And I was telling people from Louisiana, I'm like, bro, you gotta listen to your hometown guy. Like this guy is gonna be big one day.
Yeah.
And then people were like, he's all right.
No, Southern comedy scene. This is what I figured out. Like, the South doesn't really take comedy. I don't know why.
I don't either.
No, it's always like East and West, like New York, Chicago, Texas, Austin, and then like LA, right?
Yeah.
Like the Laugh Factory and shit.
Florida has some comedy down there.
No, but it's all up there.
Yeah.
Like when it comes to the South, it's just like, I don't know. Are we just like too dry down here?
No, dude, because
is it the audience?
If you meet people, everyone is fucking funny here.
Yeah, I know, but like when it comes
and
to
I think that's the problem. Is people think they're too funny. They think they're funnier than
their standards are high.
Well, not even that. It's like hater type shit. They're like, well, I'm funny too.
No, you're just racist. No, we'll tell them it's like, nah, Timmy, you're just fucking racist, and that's it.
That's it. No, I really do believe it's like, because I've always had that like mentality, like not mentality, but like that idea in my head. Because like anytime I've told people like I'm doing stand up or like I'm doing something, they're like, "Well, I could do that," and I'm like, "Then why didn't you?" And then they're like, "Well, I mean,"
it's the same people that says like, "Oh man, I didn't go to the military because I would have punched a drill sergeant." I'm like, "No, you what? Shut the fuck up."
"No, you wouldn't."
Oh my god, dude.
They say that until they meet Drill Sergeant Diggins, who's 5'5" and just built like Lego Man. That was my actual drill sergeant. Shout out Drill Sergeant Diggins if you're still out there. Let me know.
Mine was Drill Sergeant Harbison, and he's like this tall white dude, right? He had, like, Harbison. He had like hand tats and shit. It's like, alright, guys, like just tall white dude from Cali. Like he told us his backstory for a little bit. It's like, yeah, I used to skate. Yeah, and I came here to the army, and like. It was what do you call it? Dress blue inspections, and you know how we had the the berets and shit.
Yeah.
And like he had to shave it in a circular pattern and all that. This one dude like he didn't shave anything, like his beret. He just looks at the dude, like the drill sergeant looks at the guy and it's like, "Fucking Chef Boyardee here." What the
Everybody
fuck?
had Chef Boyardee in their class, dude. Everybody had a Chef Boyardee. we had a African American Chef Boyardee. His name was James. Was his last name?
That's the most American name.
It is, but dude, I'm not gonna lie. I love James. I think he ended up getting recycled though.
Oh no.
Yeah, and like I don't think he's in the military anymore.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, a lot of people aren't.
Bro, I met this fucking Italian guy in basic. His name was Belasco.
Like Italian American.
Italian American, and he's like always talking about the fucking union. I love the union. Like, bro, you're in the mob. Shut up. He's like, the union. I love the union.
Child labor laws, forget about it.
Forget about it. Bro.
Like, union? You mean the mob?
Bro, when he would no matter what, he'd be like, this wouldn't happen if we had a union. Like, bro, we're in basic training.
Workers' rights.
Bro, I fucking love that dude. I like whenever he left, I've got a picture on my Facebook. I need to find it, but we're all surrounding him with fucking like M240s, M4s, and we all got BFAs pointed at his cell phone camera. Bro, we thought we were such badasses, but he ended up getting out the military.
Oh,
because it wasn't the union. But,
this wouldn't have happened.
If we had a union, I wouldn't be getting out. Bro, it's such a cool dude. I miss that guy.
Man.
Oh, fuck. The union. I'm not shitting you. Everything. We'd be doing a rug march. He's like... He's like, I'm telling you, Garrett. If only we had a union. Oh, shut up. You're going to get us in trouble. He didn't give a shit.
If it was so great, why did he join?
He didn't mean to. Obviously, it was a mistake. Bro, he had a walking profile, and, like, he used it for everything, like... He'd be like in the lunch line. He's like, I can't stand in this line. I got a profile. He'd be like, I can't go to PT. I got a profile.
Okay, now that okay, the PT part I can understand, but the lunch line.
Bro, lunch line.
The lunch line.
Bro, we'd be standing in line waiting to go get like amenities at like the shitty little PX on Fort Jackson.
Yeah.
And then he'd be like, I can't stand in this line, Drill Sergeant. I gotta skip the line. I got a profile. I'm like, this motherfucker just created a union?
Yeah.
He created his own
union, yeah.
The
profile union.
The profile union. Bro, I miss that guy. God, he was so funny. Fucking Jared Belasco. If you ever listen to this, just give me a shout out. I miss that dude.
Just send it to him.
I can't find him on any social media.
Whoa, you're like fucking AWOL.
What did I say? The union.
Yeah, probably in the mob now.
He's in the union for
yeah,
sure.
yeah, for sure. Working with the Sopranos.
Bro, fucking coolest dude I ever met was him. My buddy Purvis from North Louisiana. Uh, God, there's so many that I went to basic with.
Yeah.
That like I cannot find them anywhere on social media now.
Nah.
Like they all disappeared, and I'm like, did you like fucking like die or something? Because like they don't update anything, and then they just disappeared. People will tell them happy birthday, they say nothing.
Yeah, just off grid.
Yeah, I'm like, bro.
I don't think that's bad though.
No, it's not. I just wish like I had a way to keep up with those guys because they were fucking hilarious, bro.
I don't know, just send them fucking carrier pigeons. You know?
Bro, did I ever tell you the story? I think I did about that guy Nelson. He took the baby wipe shower.
Uh-huh.
We had this guy Santana. He was like, we were up talking shit one night, all of us to each other. He says, Nelson, he's from like Puerto Rico or something. Yeah. He's like, Nelson, he never take the shower. He just baby wipe shower. Wipe his armpits, wipe his pee-pee. And then Nelson, he's like, who said that? Santana's like, it was me. He said, Santana, where's your picture? Because Nelson had these like fucking, like, you talk about like the birth control glasses.
Yeah.
This thick birth control glasses. Like if you look at them from the side, they're like that thick.
Jesus Christ.
And he could not see with them off. Like he jumps out the bed doing this, looking for Santana. He said, Nelson, where's your bitch ass at? I'm gonna fuck you up. Boom, hit a pole.
Fucking bonked in the head.
Bro, I laughed. I said, no way. He just did that as he.
What's your life like a show?
Bro, that.
Like a sitcom in basic training? That's what it was?
It was. Like,
you're just the main character, you're just watching all this happen?
No, I'm more of the narrator.
Oh.
I just watched from the sidelines. I'm like, huh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. But no, it was so fun, bro. Like, I just remember, like, watching all these people, because they were all older than me by a lot.
Yeah.
I was only 17 when I got in.
Oh, man.
So
straight out of high school.
I wasn't even out of high school. I was still in high school.
Oh, damn, dude.
So, like, I went there the summer before my senior year, and I'm just there. I'm like, oh, dude, these guys are cool. Like, they're all old men fucking with each other and getting their asses beat.
Damn.
And then they try to beat my ass on my birthday.
What happened?
I got my ass beat.
You let it happen?
Well, I mean, didn't let it. There was like 6 dudes who jumped me.
Man, you should have fucking played guard, dude. Be on the ground fucking rolling.
I just
breaking ankles.
I did grab one guy. I grabbed him like this, and I started to wrap up. And as soon as I started to wrap up, I was like, "Oh, this is a mistake because this is exactly what they wanted for me to pull guard." Alan just walked in, y'all. I'm sorry. But yeah, no. So, like, I was like, "Oh, this is a bad idea for me to pull guard," because like then all of them came over. It was Vakak, fucking Como, Earl, Purvis, all these guys. They just started beating the shit out of me. They were like 18 licks each. 18 licks. It was my 18th birthday, and I'm like,
man, back then it was just dumb as fuck.
Bro, it was.
Like my basic training was different. It was like right before COVID hit.
Oh really?
Dude, it was right before like AT. That's when like. Not AT, but, you know, AIT.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's when COVID hit for me. But, like, it was pre-COVID. Okay, so,
So it was like 2019?
Yeah, 2019, the winter of 2019. So there's this one kid named Masawi. You know, there's always that one kid that you're always looking after, like the whole group, like your group is always looking after because he's always a fuck-up.
Doss was ours.
Okay, yeah. Ours was Masawi.
Masawi?
Yeah, he was like a Muslim kid. And then, like, just really nerdy, like, oh, man, I'm so sorry, like, that type, you know what I'm talking about? Like, that really cartoon character, like, and, I felt responsible. Oh. We all felt responsible for Masao, because he would always, like, wake up late, and he would take so much time to get ready, and he was in my platoon. I'm like, Masawi, get the fuck, like, we kind of bullied him, I feel bad, at the same time we're looking after him. But if you keep fucking up, we're gonna bully the shit out of you. That's how it was. But at the same time, you know how Sunday was like the religious, what is it called?
Nap time.
basically. But like, I went to since he was Muslim, I went to the Islam thing with him. Yeah, I was like, Masawi, what are you? He's like Muslim. I'm like, okay, you want to go to his Islam thing? He was like, yeah, sure. And that's how I like started getting into like Allah and stuff.
Yeah, experiencing different religions.
Of course.
Yeah,
it's fun. It's nice.
No, we had your Masawi was our Doss and our Nelson together.
You got
Nelson.
two?
Nelson
shit.
was nerdy as shit.
Yeah.
He was kind of a fuck up, but he was enough of like not a fuck up to where we didn't have to worry about him. Doss was the fuck up that we literally were like, we're gonna get you sent home or you're gonna go home on your own.
Like babysit.
Oh no, we beat the shit out of him.
Oh god damn.
Yeah, because like he for his own good. Because
that's terrible.
Well, you say that.
No. I know what you're saying.
But like,
I would have just left them.
We tried that, but then it became the group's issue.
Oh.
And then when it became the group's issue, because at first I was like, we had to bring him to sick call literally after the first event of basic training, which was the ropes. We go over the ropes and shit. Bro, I didn't even.
It was so fun.
It was so fun. I didn't get to finish it because guess what? I was just fucking battle buddy to go.
Oh wow.
And I didn't even like the guy at the time. And so they said, Barnett, you have to take him. I'm like, you fucking kidding me? So I bring in the sick call. We're sitting out there. I'm like, this will be the last time I bring you to sick call. I just want you to know you just made me miss my favorite part. And he was like, huh? I said, Doss, you're such a fuck up. Like, why are you doing this right now? Like, he was getting in trouble the moment he got off the bus.
God damn, dude.
The moment he got off the bus. And I was like, bro, you're going to make this hard on everyone else. And then once it becomes hard on everyone else, they're going to start beating your ass. He was like, no, they're not, dude. No, they're not. Bro, sure enough, once the drill sergeant started cracking down on everyone else, they were like, started looking at him, they were like, bro, if you don't fucking pick it up, we're going to beat the shit out of you.
Yeah. When was this? Like, year
2013.
Yeah, that was still prime time, like, get your ass kicked.
Yeah, no one asked questions either.
No.
It was fun.
It was pre-iPhone days.
Yeah, well, no, it was iPhone.
No, there was iPhone 1, but it was like pre social media type.
You couldn't bring your phones either.
Yeah, exactly. No, so it was basically Stone Age still.
It was Stone Age.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro, like, we were throwing rocks at each other.
Yeah. Throwing fists.
Yeah, oh, bro, we called it laundry room time. We would lock up each other in the laundry room. If we had a problem with each other, we'd figure it out in there.
Damn, that sounds tight.
Bro, it was so badass.
That sounds tight.
So we locked up Dawson there.
Oh, fuck. Who did he fight? Did he
Everybody.
Just get oh, my God. Like 1v1?
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Bro,
Hey, I got jumped by white kids before. Fucking hated it.
Oh, yeah, this was everybody. This is all racist.
I know. It is all racist. Yeah. Okay, so, like, to the audience... Back in the day, or like basic training, no, they don't. I don't know basic training now, but like in basic training, when one person fucks up, everybody gets fucked up. Like everybody has to pay for what that person has did, and that's why they're doing the stuff to him.
Yeah.
To Dawson, right? To Doss.
Yeah, it's like Ross without the
So
R.
it's not bullying. It's like
it's protecting your own ass.
It is. At the same time, it's like, why am I getting in trouble for this guy's failure?
Yeah. And, like, continue to fail because he's not the one getting in trouble. It's everyone else.
Yeah, it is. But, okay, so take this in the context of, let's say you go to war, and you're a platoon, right? And then if one person keeps messing up, that person can endanger the lives of the whole platoon or, like, another person, right?
Yeah.
So... So it's not bullying. Like, of course it's terrible. It sounds terrible, but at the same time, they can't take that out to the real world and then still be doing that shit to the rest of the people.
Yeah, because, like, if you go out of training like that, bro, not only does it make you look like shit, it makes the people who trained you look like shit.
Yeah, it's like they really, like, let you loose.
Yeah, and so, like, he wasn't going to pass either way, so eventually he got sent home.
Yeah.
Like, we got...
Oh, damn. What?
Mental
phase? Well, no, what phase?
Oh,
like, near
into red phase.
Wow.
Yeah, so, like, he didn't make it very far.
Like, before the forge or after?
Oh, no. what is it? Red, white, then blue.
I don't know.
Like blue phase is the last, I think, and then red's the first phase. So like he was like not even out of first phase
So
yet.
1/3.
Yeah, barely.
Okay.
And no, he went home for mental shit. They said.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, we beat it into him. But I mean, okay, my thing is, the way I look at it is, I'm not going to continue to get my ass beat every day because you can't do that shit.
No, that's everywhere though. Like that's every workplace. Like
Yeah.
If a workplace, you have to be a team player.
Yeah, everyone's a team.
Yeah, like you can't be like making other people pick up your slack.
Mm-hmm.
They'll get mad at you. Like even that's like in the shipyard, like construction jobs, like any like physical labor that's like demanding. It's like I'll get pissed off too. It's like, hey, I'm pulling my weight and you're not, and I gotta pick up your weight.
Yeah.
That sucks.
It's not fun.
It's not.
How many football stars did y'all have in basic? Like D1 athletes.
I don't know. There's this one kid named Figueroa. Jesus Christ, it was just like a show off.
Bro, there was so many people who were like, I could have been playing D1 at such and such, at such and such.
No, ours was just like, so we had a really diverse group. It was like mostly Hispanic. There was a black dude named, he was from Nigeria. Onya. No, but his English was perfect though. That's the crazy part. I'm like, what the fuck? He's like, yeah, I'm from Nigeria.
He said, I'm on your ass, son.
Yeah, basically. And like his body was like, he was ripped. But when you look at his calf, it was just like nothing there. And I just like bullied about his calf. And I was like, look at Anya's calf. Fucking tiny. And then, I don't know, there was Masawi. There was Noel, I think. Yeah, and then 2 other Hispanic dudes. No, 3 actually.
Bro, I've always loved how like every person who comes out of basic has a story about someone who was a D1 athlete. They were like, yeah, this guy definitely... You didn't?
No.
Whoa! That's a first. Bro, we had like 3 D1 athletes. You know what I'm saying?
D2.
Like they were like, I'm a D1 athlete. It's like, come on, dog. Like really, you're in fucking basic training. Yeah.
You would be.
Like, what are you, fucking Pat Tillman? Get the fuck out of here. Like, you would...
Look what happened to that guy.
Yeah, R.I.P.
Right.
Killed by his own. After being covered up.
What the fuck are you guys doing? Let's go! And they're like, oh, bro, he's too high speed, man.
Goddamn. R.I.P.
Bro, Pat was just like that one guy that just took it to the next level, and everybody else is like, bro, chill out. Pat, chill out.
Bro. Except for, like, apparently he was a decent guy. So, like,
yeah.
Like my thing is like...
What do you think really happened? What's the story?
So, the story is that they were receiving fire.
Yeah.
From somewhere else.
Okay.
And it was Americans.
Yeah, their own.
Yeah, and they fucking... And then they were like, oh shit, we've got to cover this up.
Yeah.
Like, we can't have this out that the Rangers killed their own people.
Jesus.
So they covered it up, so it was the Taliban.
Yeah.
And then it finally came out, they were like, no, like, you killed this guy.
Yeah. Friendly.
Yeah.
Friendly fire.
Bro, have you ever... so, I don't know if I've talked about it, but, like, everyone here should probably know by now I'm a huge Steelers fan. And we had a guy, his name was Alejandro Villanueva. And,
you said that really good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I've been practicing it for years. We had a guy, Alejandro Villanueva from Spain. His dad...
Like legit Spain? Like
yeah.
a Spaniard?
Yeah, his dad was in the military.
Mm-hmm.
And then they moved to the U.S. after that. Well, when he got here, he became really good at football.
Yeah.
So he went to West Point, became an officer, and then he went into Special
Shane
Forces.
Gillis.
Like, legit Shane Gillis, except for better.
Yeah.
Like, he's not as funny, but like...
Yeah.
He went to Special Forces, like did some time overseas in command. And then when he got out the military, he went straight to football.
Yeah.
Became one of the best centers, guards in the league. And like did that for about 15 years and then just retired.
Just retired?
Just retired recently, like 2 years ago.
Retired from the Steelers?
No, he retired. So the Steelers dropped him.
Uh-huh.
And then he moved to a different team, actually our nemesis, the Baltimore Ravens, and then
I
retired.
didn't know that was the nemesis.
Fuck yeah, it is.
The Birds?
Fuck the Ravens. Fuck the Ravens, fuck the Browns, fuck the Bengals.
Where's Baltimore at?
Maryland.
Oh, fuck. Who goes there?
Fucking losers. Losers and Derrick Henry.
Oh, man. Okay, so I know I'm not into NFL or football, but you are.
Oh, I love it.
So I think the audience will like this because you are the analytics. So he has no fucking knowledge of anything else other than football. That's it.
Football and UFC.
UFC, that's it. And he just kills bugs. So yeah, let's talk about the draft. What happened?
Oh, bro.
Who did you pick up? Like,
so we picked up a defensive guy who's going to take over for Cam Hayward when he retires. Cam Hayward is our defensive tackle.
Okay.
He sits right in the middle.
Yeah.
But dude's like 36 years old now. He's old in NFL years.
Yeah,
So,
that's
like,
yeah. You're a fucking old horse.
He's ancient.
Yeah. for
Yeah.
sure.
They looking at him like, damn, bro, you still moving?
It's like we're still paying you.
Yeah, like we thought you retired 6 years ago.
You're in our payroll still.
But like he's one of the best defensive guys in the league, which is insane to be that old and that good. And this guy we picked up in the first round.
Yeah.
Which thank God we did, because if we had picked up Shadur Sanders, I was gonna lose my fucking shit.
Bro, what pick was he?
Fucking fifth round. Went to the fucking Browns. Ew.
He was, and all that. He was not like his father.
Okay, so let me tell you.
All right, go ahead. I think people will like this football talk for sure.
So not only am I a Steelers fan,
Yeah.
but I am a Nebraska fan as well when it comes to college.
Yeah.
We played Colorado, went to that game. It's sick as fuck. I love that. But when we went to that game, he was like getting sad, getting hit, and like when they realized they were losing this game, you know what he did?
He just walked off, right?
He walked off, went into the locker room. You know who walked off with him?
Who?
His fucking dad. I'm like, way to set an example for your fucking team. Like, you're not a fucking leader. You have terrible character. You suck at fucking football.
That's why he's
He should have never been in the running for fucking Heisman in the first place. I don't understand. Like, you fucked this kid's mentality up this whole entire time he's been in college. You've been telling him he's good at football. You've been telling him he's just like his fucking dad. When the statistics show he's fucking ass. He's fucking ass. And
Bro, you're going off.
Bro, this pisses me off. Because there's actually good players out there. The only fucking difference between the good players and him is he has a fucking dad who talks a lot of shit and coaches his team.
He's not that great.
No, he's fucking ass. Deion Sanders was the fucking man. Don't get me wrong. Back in the day, the fucking man. But the problem now is that he's trying to get his sons into a position he was in, but they will never be as good as he was because they never grew up with the shit that he had to grow up with.
Yeah, everything got handed on silver
Exactly.
platter, right?
Exactly. Like, bro, Jackson State, like, everyone thought he was the shit at Jackson State.
It was Jackson State.
Bro, you're playing other teams who are just, like, in the state of Mississippi.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Like, let's be realistic here. He was a shit player on a shit team in a shit state where he could do great.
Yeah, and then he moved to Colorado with his dad.
And then got exposed on a regular basis. And then whenever Nebraska could finally come back and beat him, like, they were talking shit at the beginning of the game. Like, it didn't show this on TV, but at the beginning of the game, they came over to our side of the field where we were sitting at, was flipping us off, saying, fuck Nebraska, fuck all you, we're going to beat the fuck out of you and all this shit. Didn't show that on TV.
Trashy.
Terrible. Fucking players. Oh, dude, so fucking bad. And then all they want to show is like, oh, he's such a great player. He's got great character. If he's got such great character, then why the fuck did we see that side of him and no one else did?
Oh, it's alright. He got exposed. 5th round pick.
Yeah.
Bro, they kept saying, when is Shadur going to get drafted?
Bro,
When
and
is
everyone's
he
saying it's a
gonna
race
get
thing. That pisses me off.
No, it's not.
What it is
No,
it's terrible.
No. It's a skill issue.
It is a skill issue.
Bro, that's... nah, fam. It's a skill issue. Was it the game? No. It's a skill issue.
It's the player, not the game. the player is so bad at the game that, like, what's the way I'm trying to say this? That people had to make up lies about how good he was. But yeah.
But how's Nebraska looking right now? What do you think? What do you think they're gonna do?
I think we go 9 wins this year.
Bowl game?
Yeah.
This time?
Six wins gets us a bowl game.
Y'all gonna win the bowl game this time?
We won the bowl game last year.
You gonna do it again?
Fuck yeah.
All right.
I think we. Don't say it. You know what? No, a hot take. I think we can go to the fucking playoffs.
What like Sweet 16?
The NCAA playoffs.
Yeah, I know. But like, until what round?
I think we at least win the first round of our. Like, if we play in the first round, like we'll win it. So the way they do it is it's based off your conference, right? So like, Big Ten conference, obviously it's one of the bigger conferences. If you win your title game, then you don't have to play the first game. You get a bye.
Okay.
So
they put you in the better seed, right? Is that what it's called? A better spot against like a shitty team or some shit like that?
No, you just don't. You don't have to play the first week, and then the next week, that team who wins will play you.
Okay, you're slotted in against the winner.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I think you go from that. So let's say you win that one, you go to the next one, you play that, and then the next one's national championship.
Okay.
So like,
who do y'all have right now?
As far as
like coach, staff, all that good stuff.
So we've got Matt Rule.
The honestly, one that just like came in after like last year, right?
He came in 2 years ago.
Okay. So what happened to that old coach?
Fucking dog shit. Scott Frost. Don't get me wrong. When he was a player for us, fucking great. Dude was a monster on the field.
Yeah.
As a quarterback, but as a coach, he came in. He had personal issues that he let affect his job, which in return affected the school of Nebraska, which in turn made me think, fuck that guy. I'll never want him in this building again.
Yeah.
So that happened, and then we had an interim head coach, who took over, and they were like, oh, let's hire this guy. But then they hired Matt Rule, and I started looking into it. I'm like, why wouldn't they hire, Mickey? And then I was like, oh, because he's shit compared to Matt Rule.
Yeah. Where was Matt Rule before this?
He was at Carolina Panthers. He got fired because NFL is so different than college, right?
Yeah.
Like, to be honest, like, I don't think a lot of players in the NFL are looking to be developed. They're looking to play ball and then get paid for what they do.
Yeah.
They're not looking to switch up positions, nothing like that. They're like, hey, let me play ball, let me win you games.
Yeah.
That's cool. In college, what you can do is develop a player and say, hey, I think that you would fit best in this position. So I think that, like, in college, you could say, hey, let me show you where you could be better. Let me develop you as a young man and as a player.
Yeah.
And so that's what he's really good at. Also, Nebraska's got some of the best facilities in the country now.
Okay.
We literally have saunas, spas. We have fucking massage tables with chiropractors there too. Like, we have the whole, like, as far as recovery goes, we have the whole 9 yards.
Yeah.
And then they have a swimming pool for laps, all that shit. Like, it's one of the best facilities in the country. And then you have Dana Holgerson, who was a former University of Houston head coach and the University of West Virginia head coach. He went to who was it this? He went somewhere as an offensive, like, not coordinator, but like pretty much like giving his advice type of person.
Yeah. And
then now he moved over to Nebraska middle of last year, and like you see the progress that's happened with Dylan Raiola, our quarterback, like just since he took over the program as the coordinator. And I'm like, bro, it's going to be different because our defense has a different coordinator. We have a lot of different pieces now because a lot of our guys graduated who were 6-year seniors. Granted, they didn't have to go to school for 6 years. They had already finished. It's just that extra COVID year. So that really helped us out having those guys around. But it's going to look a lot different on the defense, but I really think we can go 9 wins. Because the thing with Matt Rule is like when I said I looked into him and I was like, oh, I like this guy. Mm-hmm. So his track record is after 3 years with a program, you get better, like a lot better. So year one, you're around the same that you were the year before. Year two, you're usually getting to a bowl game. You're going somewhere. Year three, you're competing for the conference championship, or you're competing for some bigger bowl game.
Yeah.
So I see that being the track record. I'm like, oh, that could be us. Well, what just happened? Year one, we were kind of the same. We weren't as good. Year two, we go to a bowl game.
Yeah.
Which has not happened in almost 10 years at this point.
Beat Colorado.
We beat the fuck out of Colorado.
Yeah.
Bro, God. That's probably one of my best moments in life. I will never not think of that moment. And, bro, they started playing Zach Bryan's Revival. We're having an all-night revival song.
Zach Bryan.
Bro, but, you're out there. You're watching.
Morgan Wallen. Oh.
Bro, stop. They're good. They're good.
Gay.
You know what's really gay?
What?
Ram Ranch.
Jesus. All right. So we're AT annual training up in McCain, and then he goes so we're laying out our bed the day after we got to McCain, Mississippi, and then he was like, hey, where are you laying your cot, your tent at? I'm like, right here. I was like, all right, cool. And we set it right there. And I'm like, okay, cool, why not? And then, officers started laying their tent right next to ours. I'm like, yeah, sure, why not, right? And then every fucking morning, I'm like, stop it.
Bro, it was
Jesus
so funny.
Christ.
Because, what's funny, too, is, I genuinely didn't give a shit, but also I knew that they all woke up 2 hours before us and were already gone. So I was like, let's play it loud.
Ba, 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 ba.
Bro, that's such a fucking funny song.
How many people at Ram Ranch?
18 naked cowboys!
It's an actual place. All the presidents have been there.
Bro, I've heard.
Yeah.
I've heard they got 18 naked cowboys.
Fuck, dude. Selected.
Ready to get up. Bro, yeah, so, no, that was good times. I am gonna miss AT doing that shit.
Oh, yeah, so I'll be there June 7th and 8th.
Yeah.
We're gonna go see my coach fight in Hattiesburg.
I'm gonna miss not giving a fuck, but also hanging out, with you.
Not doing shit.
Yeah, but now that I've got it in my head, I'm I have to give a fuck.
Yeah.
I want to give a fuck.
Yeah, exactly.
It's I don't want to go back to not giving a fuck. But it's Cook asking me. He's like, "Hey man, you want to come hang out with all of us?" I'm like, "No, I don't want to."
Yeah.
He's like, "Well, why not? It's just one beer." I'm like, "Okay, I did this with Murata. I could have one beer with you, but then what happens after that?" I'm like, "Do we go down the same path that I did before, or can I just avoid this all in all?" Because there was a time don't get me wrong, I've never been a good NCO, but I learned from that.
Yeah.
And
I guess who wasn't on your ass?
Yeah, you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and I don't want my soldiers to have to be on my ass anymore.
Yeah.
So I'm how can I learn from that? And I learned from you being on my ass.
Godsend, bro. Godsend. I'm telling you.
Bro.
I'm that guy that just comes into your life and be like, alright, peace.
You're HH.
Don't say that. No, I was thinking about this last night. Yeah, I was just in my own headspace, building a fire. I was there until 3 in the morning, in the backyard, just staring into only time I used my phone was just to listen to Doom Part 2 soundtrack. Hans Zimmer, bro, I'm telling you. And then I listened to 2 songs and just I just stared at the fucking fire, dude. Just rethinking life until 3 in the morning. And I was so when I'm in people's life, like when they talk about me, I'm like, oh, I don't see it from that perspective. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh yeah, Murata, this and that. It's like, Christian, you're like this and that. Like, I'm not trying to hype myself up, but at the same time, it's like they got stories about me,
Yeah.
and I don't have stories about them, like, except for you,
Yeah.
because you done some stupid shit. But you're like, I don't know. When they like talk about me, it's like they kind of not look up, but like it's like, oh, it's that guy.
Yeah, you're the guy.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't see it that way, but I affect people's lives that way.
You appreciate it though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even my coach Alex yesterday, like, oh, someone tried to like Dustin, the black belt, trying to knee bar me like really quick. Like he tried to fucking rip it. Like I kind of like challenged him in a way,
Mm-hmm.
and I haven't been back on the mats, but like I was like giving him a hard time. And then he got to a spot where he like kind of knee barred me. I didn't say tap. I was like, oh! I started freaking the fuck out. And then Alex, like we're really cool. I don't know why. And like the head coach, one of the head coaches there, the one who's fighting in June 7th, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's like, Christian, are you okay? I'm like, yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Bro, I've got so many stories with you, and it's like I've noticed that like when I tell stories, you're like, oh fuck yeah, I remember that.
Oh yeah, no, because I don't think about
You don't
it.
think about it. Yeah.
I don't think about experiences with other people
But
because
bro,
I'm just doing me.
that's also like, I think that's part of me living in the moment too.
Yeah.
It's like I want to remember this so bad, like I'll remember the story.
But I'm just doing me.
Yeah.
I am living in the moment every fucking time.
But you're living in your moment.
Yeah.
I want to see the moment from someone else's perspective too.
Ah.
And so like I look at it from like every angle. I'm like, oh, look at this. That's like every morning I wake up when I was doing the fucking Ram Ranch thing. I would like think, I'm like, wait, let me hear, see if his zipper's opening.
Yeah.
And then the moment I'd hear your zipper, I'd go, doo doo doo. And I'm like, all right, let me sneak out. And then like I'd see the sun rays, and I'm like, oh yeah. So like I've included what you're doing into my story because it's like, how can I make my story better? Oh, by including what you're doing at that time. Oh, you're over there, you're shaving your fucking face real quick. You're trying to look up.
We were shaved together.
Yeah, so like,
We haven't shaved yet. I'm
you
like
would,
getting up.
You would brush your teeth or something.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
I would
I'm
hear
getting
you
up.
moving, and I'd just
Yeah.
fucking slowly creep out. I'd stick it behind my head. So like I remember the small details of everything.
Yeah.
And then that way my story sounds better, it looks better.
Yeah.
I'm giving the person who I'm telling this story to a visual representation of the JBL speaker. You know?
We're not living our lives. We're living lives through the JBL.
Yeah. So like, dude, oh man, it's just like, it's almost like, you know when someone describes a crisp morning, right?
Yeah.
That's what that was. It was a crisp morning with the JBL speaker playing the gayest song possible.
Crisp morning for 2 fucking weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, but they're like, I'll never experience that again. So like, I want to
think
remember
that's
those
what-
details.
That's what makes it great, you know.
Yeah, like, cause I can remember those details. I remember those stories. And like, that's why I like.
You know what I remember from that AT?
What?
Like it was your birthday.
Yeah.
It was your birthday.
Oh god,
And
I
it
know
was
the
like,
story.
The vet was there. The vet was fucking there. And then we're all just, everybody did their own thing, right?
Yeah.
Like, everybody dispersed, but it was me, Demet, and you. And when does Taps play? Like 10?
10 o'clock, yeah.
Alright, 10. Like, at this time, he was fucking sloshed. Like, he was gone.
I was gone.
Past no return type of shit. Taps started playing. And then the rule is, when you're on post and when Taps starts to play, you stand up and you, like, salute. Even in your civilians, you just stand up and salute to the direction where the song is playing, right? And then me and Dement, Dalton, we're in front of Barnett.
I was off to
We're
your
all
left.
doing, saluting, and the next thing like I hear is just Barnett just fucking vomiting, like projectile vomiting, and we're all just like, I didn't want to look back. I was like, nah, I'm gonna respect this shit. It was like,
I never broke the salute once. I never broke it.
all you hear is just. Bro, it sounded so bad.
Bro.
And it lasted the whole thing. And then, like, when it ended, then, like, he stopped throwing up. And we looked back, and, like, that's fucking gnarly.
Bro, I never broke salute once. I remember it. I was like,
We had rum chata. I
yeah.
remember.
Yeah.
What else?
Tito's?
Was
No,
it
no,
Tito's?
no. I had.
It was fancy.
I had
You
Crown.
you had some. Yeah, I remember the Crown. I remember the rum chata.
What was it? Crown, not apple. Crown vanilla.
Yeah.
Because that was the only two that were popular back then. Was those?
AT brings out
The alcoholic in me.
No, AT brought out the freaking people.
Bro, that was wild. That was wild.
Dude. Jesus Christ.
Fucking, we can't discuss the story, but yeah. Fuck that guy.
He's still in.
He still is, yeah.
People are still in.
Okay. Every single one of them who's done something is still in.
Nah, if you like did like a little crime, like okay, now you know what? I don't want to get into that.
Imagine doing a crime.
Once I get out, that's when like, yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, imagine doing a crime and getting away with it. That's what it's like.
Oh man.
But you know what?
We're good.
We're so good.
We're good.
I love it. I miss every single time I think of like a podcast, like doing a podcast. I'm like, oh man, I missed it. Like this 2 week stuff. Like I get it. Like we're gonna have to get used to every 2 weeks, anyways. Coming up, because like you're not coming down, but like what, once every month or so.
Whenever there's a break.
MSU, yeah.
I'm really excited. Like
I'm excited. You're excited.
Like I really, when I see like on Instagram and like when people like I'm friends with graduate, like caps and gown and shit, I'm like, I want to be like that. I really get jealous. Like not envious, but like I get jealous.
Is it the Justin Bieber song? That should be me.
No,
walking.
Bro, he got diddled by Diddy. But we're not gonna talk about that yet.
Not yet.
But when I see that. When I see people in their caps and gown, like graduating like with their bachelors and shit, I'm like, that's gonna be me one day. Like, I think.
No,
that's
it
gonna
is.
Be me.
I'm excited for you, dude, because like, you've been going to school for forever.
Yeah.
So like,
and like especially like, I first didn't want to become a geologist because like, at first like, of course. I knew it existed, but it wasn't on my mind until Thomas, right? My old roommate. And now I'm just like, I really want to learn plate tectonics. Like, of course, like how minerals are made, how like the Earth's formation, like all that fucking shit. Like where the rare ores are at. Like where can I find water reserves? Like hydrology, how water moves through like within the Earth. Like, it's so interesting now. Like, I actually have something that I'm interested in.
Yeah.
And not like, oh, I'm just getting this degree because it's going to get me a job.
Bro, did you see the video of, like, the tectonic plates moving? And it's, like, a video of someone's house. And, like, the earth just shifts.
Yeah.
And then, like, it moves. I was like, whoa, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like...
fault zones.
Yeah. I was like, dude, this is insane.
Well, of course, there's, like, sinkholes in, like, what do you call it? Florida, because okay, so this is how sinkholes are. So when people build houses, sometimes they don't know if they're like building on like solid foundation or rock and all that good stuff, right?
Yeah.
In Florida, what is there, like sand, right? So every time
mud,
like whenever it rains, like underneath, like few kilometers down, there's just like a big pile of sand that just gets wet, dry, and like it does this thing, this number, right? And then once to a certain time, it reduces and like becomes like condensed. That's when sinkholes happen. You see what I'm saying?
How do you prevent that, like, from building on the house like that?
They gotta start using fucking LiDAR and shit, like.
Yeah, but like how? Like,
start using sensors. And...
how could I like let's say I wanted to go buy a house next week, right?
Yeah.
And I wanted to find some property to build on. What do I need to do as a homeowner?
USGS.
What is that?
USGS.
Okay.
So each state has their own geology department. And you can actually like go up to them and say, "Hey, can you do some research on my house?" It's like, what is it on? Is it on clay? Is it on sand? Is it on what type of like material?
Would you tell them just like, I don't know? Can you find that out for me?
Exactly, and they'll do it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, and they're supposed to. There's some
Really?
actually like I don't know how like buying houses works, but like Mississippi Department of like Geology and all that, like they can actually like look up like where your house is and all that good stuff. It's like, oh, like you can't. They're supposed to know before they start building. They're supposed to be like, hey, you can't build here because you're on like
Yeah, but what if it's like corrupt?
unstable soil. Of course, yeah, but they're supposed to do that.
I think a lot of like, cause like, how is there consistently so many people building on sinkholes? And like, there has to be some corruption in there.
Yeah. Oh, of course. It's like, hey, we're gonna build here, here, and here. Let's make some money.
Yeah.
But,
bro, that's insane.
No, that's why like geology is important. It's like, oh, you just look at rocks. It's like, no, we do more than that. Like, we do environmental work. We see how, what do you call it? Runoffs, like chemical runoffs from like factories, like into the Mississippi River. How it gets into like the tributaries, into the farmlands, the waters, and like into the soil, because everything doesn't dissipate. Chemicals don't dissipate; they stay.
Yeah.
And then like if you want to start farming, it's like, hey, like of course you're building like like you're doing your farm shit, like growing crops. It's like, what's in your soil? Have you ever like noticed? It's like, is there chemicals? Is there lead? Like, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's environmental protection and all that good stuff too.
So that's, I know a lot about that, because of my job. Ooh, I'm sorry.
Because no, chemicals, they fucking stay.
They stay forever. Yeah.
They're all what they're called, what, forever chemicals?
That's because they stay forever. You want to take a pause real quick?
They're like cuties. They're like fucking.
No, they're true oranges.
True. What makes it true?
They're purebred. That's a purebred orange.
These are Aryan oranges.
The true Aryan orange.
True Aryan oranges.
What's that love? HH.
What do you mean, Kanye?
What?
What are you doing, Kanye?
What is Kanye doing?
What the fuck is he doing?
Why is Kanye?
Bro, he's living his life.
Bro. They try to take my kids from me. I still don't see my kids.
Bro, you sucked his cousin's dick.
Bro. HH, I guess. Is that what HH did?
Oh, man. What if he's the reincarnation of Adolf? Okay, alright, I was thinking about this the other day. Like, okay, so Adolf Hitler really didn't die in a bunker with Eva von Braun, right?
Mm-hmm.
They escaped to Argentina. Okay? He lived out his life until
last year.
Like the 60s, 70s, 80s. You really gotta like count this through.
Mm-hmm.
And then Kanye was born. Kanye wanted to become a painter, but he became a rapper instead.
Dang.
And now he's unlocking his old memories of him being Hitler. Makes sense, right?
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Yeah,
So,
that's a cool show, right?
So.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, how could it be Hitler if he's?
It's called reincarnation.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's just his quote, not mine.
You know, Hitler saw Jesse Owens.
Jesse Smollett.
No, not that guy. Like when Nazi Germany held the Olympics.
Yeah.
He saw the first black athlete for Team America.
Dang.
And he was like, you know what? In my next life.
He's like, fuck, they are fast.
Yeah, exactly. And he became Kanye West.
They try to take my kids.
He became Kanye West. It makes sense. That's why Kanye's singing about being Nazi and shit. Like,
bro, that does make sense. Because college dropout. This.
Right. Artist dropout.
Yeah. It's all making sense now.
Yeah. Kanye talks about his struggles. Through the Wire. I was when I was rolling with Alex, the one of the coaches at Steel Coast, right? And he listens to Kanye playlist. I love it. And then when I was rolling with him, like Through the Wire started playing, and you know what that song is about, right?
Looking through the wire at Auschwitz.
Not that, but like okay, so like he got into a really bad car accident. And then like his mouth was all fucked up. So they basically like wired his mouth shut for like a certain amount of time.
Damn.
And then that's what like the whole song Through the Wire was about. Through the wire. Yeah. Pretty fucking good song, dude. I fucking love it. And I was like, I was rolling with him. I was like, man, they wired his mouth shut. And he fucking started laughing. Bro, this is hard. It's like pissing on me.
Ooh. Ooh. A little freaky orange.
Right.
They trying to take my kids from me. They took my kids from me.
Who's they though? Kim?
Starts with a J.
Jussie Smollett.
Jussie Smollett. God damn, Jussie. Jussie Smollett.
I think we're nearing the end times for sure.
Bro, there's no way we're not. Like, we're starting to get a little bit better at this, and on top of it, Jussie Smollett and Kanye. Like, holy shit. We better be watching out. There might be a meteor about to hit. Randall Carlson.
In due time. But hey, I'm not gonna think about that. I'm just gonna think about just living my life.
Living my lifestyle.
Who's that? Young Flood?
Who?
Who's that?
I don't fucking remember. I don't fucking remember. Stop. Muerto.
YG? Who was that?
That's not YG.
You listen to more rap than I do.
I don't fucking remember. I really don't. Who is it?
Again.
Muerto.
No, that's Morgan Wallen.
I know it's not him.
So yeah, somebody at the gym yesterday was like, yeah, he drops the hard R.
Yeah, absolutely.
You think he does it in the front of the hood?
Probably, probably. Have you heard him on Theo's pod?
No.
It's pretty good.
Is he cool? Is he a bro?
Mm-hmm.
Is he has street cred though?
No.
No, exactly.
I think he's cool though.
You think okay. For someone, this is what I was saying yesterday. Like, at this point, like, if you use the hard R, right, and if you're white or like not black, right, if you can go in front of a fucking hood, like at a function, and use the hard R and not get jumped, yeah, you're a real one. You gotta stand on all your 10 toes when you say that word, and not like behind the, not behind the microphone on Call of Duty lobby, not behind the wall, not behind a camera. Like, if you can use that word and not get beat up, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you gotta stand on all your 10 toes when you say that. You can't just be throwing that around.
I mean, I will in the shower, but like.
And yeah, because you're a bitch.
With my homies too.
Yeah, because you're a bitch. But
Whoa,
I'm saying, like,
whoa.
Morgan Wallen, fucking Morgan Wallen. If you're gonna fucking do that shit, you know what I'm saying?
He straight up owned it though. At least he wasn't like.
But it's another test. He has to say it in a group of black dudes who never heard his music, who don't know who the fuck he is.
It's impossible now. I just want you to know.
Exactly.
Like, everybody
so
knows
he
who
a
he is.
Bitch.
At least he was man
Morgan
enough to
Wallen,
be like.
meet me on the fucking mats. I don't care if you make good music or not. You can't just be throwing that shit around. Like, that's a respect thing, dude. It is a respect thing. I don't care, dude. Like, you a bitch if you can't say it in front of people like that, man.
Would you?
That's why I don't say it. That's why I don't, because I have respect for people.
Yeah.
It's a respect thing at the end.
Yeah.
It is. It is. No matter how you fucking try to justify it.
No, I mean, I'm just thinking like.
You're just trying to suck Morgan Wallen's dick?
No, I'm trying to think of a way to say this. Like, if you're fucking around with the boys, right?
No.
Like,
no.
Why?
Because you and the boys are fucking pussies. They can't just be throwing the hard R just for fun.
It is fun.
But if there's like a couple black dudes in the group and they're cool with it, yeah.
I mean,
But like
I use it sparingly. It's kind of like
if you're in the group of like Asian people and you throw the chink in the armor part, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then we all just look at you and like, all right, you're cool. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like, if you throw it around and we don't know you, prepare to get jumped.
Yeah.
Prepare to feel the wrath of the dragon.
The dragon. Stop, dude. That's more racist than saying the C word.
No, it's not. Because it's coming from me.
Ah, damn, you're right.
Exactly. See,
You're half white.
Huh?
You're half white, technically.
No, I'm not.
You might as well be.
I'm born from the land of the rising sun.
Oh, God, please stop.
I'm fucking Japanese.
I know you are, but it's so funny to hear it said like that.
Land of the Rising Sun?
Yes!
Bro, dude, there was a game called Medal of Honor Rising Sun. Okay, you start off in like a Navy ship in the Pacific, and then your buddy wakes you up. Like, back in the day, like, these are great graphics, but if you play it again, it's just like, hey, John, you gotta wake up.
John, wake up!
And then you're like, oh, cool, whoa, shit. Like, you're trying to get out of, like, the lower part, like the barracks of the Navy ship, right? And you go to the top and like get into like an AA gun or some shit and start shooting down Japanese planes. That's how the whole fucking game starts. It's so cool.
That is pretty cool.
It is so cool.
Then you remake it.
They need to remaster it, yeah.
Bro, whatever happened to the Medal of Honor?
Call of Duty.
Took it over?
Call of Duty took over. Same thing with Ghost Recon. Remember that was big?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, dude. That makes me sad.
What?
Those were two top notch like games.
No, war games, yeah.
And then Call of Duty was like, guess who's got the biggest dick?
It's like, you guys have zombie mode? Yeah, that's what I thought.
They're like, no. Oh. My bad, I didn't know I was dealing with gay guys.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, shit, dude. But no, it's been... Man, it's been good. I want to go play Verdansk. I just...
You don't have... You should call Sean later.
You want to? We can call him right now. During the pod.
He's not gonna answer you.
He's not. That's what's gonna make this even funnier.
Timestamp.
No. Don't timestamp this. I want everyone to see Sean ignore me.
But they don't want silence.
We're done.
Keep talking.
They're watching you stack shit on my door.
Your call has been...
Oh!
Bro.
Oh! I can't breathe.
That was so quick.
That was so
That
quick.
was so quick. Oh my gosh, he's on his phone.
Holy shit. I've never been ignored that quick. Hold on, I gotta text the group chat about that. Let's see. Go to...
That was a pretty good one, Joe.
Thanks. It's about 6 months old. I don't know how old it is, actually. It was a lie. I don't know why I lied to you.
Why do you do that?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I said, during the pod, bro? So, what would you like to talk about, Christian? We got many topics like this week.
How long has it been? What? part are we on?
This is 13 minutes now. I don't remember how long the first part was. Because remember I accidentally stopped it?
Oh, I went top golfing last week.
Oh yeah, I seen that. Fucking Top Golf, huh?
I'm getting pretty good at driving.
Driving cars? That's...
Drive motorcycles too. Driving a fucking driver.
Bro, that's good for your... Never mind.
Go ahead.
For your people.
Yeah.
That's good. Like,
good thing I can't jump you,
Bro.
Because I accept you.
I love it. Like, I love talking.
Racist? Yeah. Talking racist? Yeah.
Yeah. But, like, not racist, but, like, funny.
No, you're not racist. No.
Nah.
I
just...
know. We talked about this before. Genuine racism.
Yeah,
like this
episode 1. Check it out.
Check it out.
Pole shift.
Pole shift, bad audio, really good content.
Dude, that's probably our best content.
I think first and 3. 4 was like... 4 was good, but there was too much background noise.
Yeah, episode 2. That was
The Void.
The Void.
The Void.
Bro, that one had top-notch content, and we were both a 5.
It was deep as fuck.
Damn, I miss it. I wish I'd have...
Oh, I got into striking Wednesday.
Matches?
Fists.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I started.
Dude, how was it?
Difficult. It's not easy. Throwing punches.
No, it's not.
It's not easy. Just like, hey, I'm gonna hit here and get countered. Like, you really gotta.
You gotta be prepared.
You can't. You have to keep your eyes on them. That's just how it is.
Mm-hmm. That's probably the group chat.
Yeah, it is. I got that 2-minute timer thing where it just like pops up again.
It's like, hey, did you
I'm,
forget about me?
I'm too old to where like.
You start forgetting.
No, not forgetting. It's just like I don't want to like. What do you call it? Put that on mute. It's like first time is enough.
Yeah.
Don't remind me the second time.
Bro, I'm so old though that like I'm to the point I'm like, I'll check that in a few minutes, and then like when the second one comes up, I'm like, oh, I'm free now.
It's 2 minutes. It's 2 minutes.
I've got mine set to 5.
Oh, you can do that?
Yeah.
Oh man, 5
I think I don't know. It
Oh.
does remind me of 5 minutes though.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Huh.
I'm like, huh, yeah.
You fucked your leg up.
Bro, so bad. I don't know if anyone can they see
Oh
that?
no, I can see it.
You can see it.
It's bad.
Yeah. I crashed my bicycle.
All right, so I was on the motorcycle. He was filming me. I called him. It's like, "Yo, Gary," because I was done. He's like, "Gary." He turned around and then like, I thought he was fucking around. I thought you were really fucking around.
No.
Yeah. The whole back wheel came off the air, and then you start like walking.
I started walking the bike down. And then the weight of the bike finally took me over and flipped me over. I was like, oh man.
I really thought you were playing around. I'm like, this is funny.
That would have been hilarious. God,
man.
instead I'm in pain and it hurts.
Oh,
God, dude.
that's a bad road rash.
Yeah, it is. I've had worse though.
Oh yeah, for sure.
When I was doing duathlons, we would train we would do like 20, 30 miles on a bike.
Yeah.
And I fell off my bike once, and it was all down my fucking leg.
Yeah, dude.
Bro, that hurt.
That's fucked.
I was like, oh, Daddy. He was like, shut up, pussy.
How's your dad doing?
He's good.
Yeah. Does he watch this?
No.
No.
He tried listening to episode 1. He's like, bro, it's just so bad.
What does he have going on?
Nothing.
What's his name? Gary Sr. What do you have going on?
What do you have going on, Daddy? Bro, you can't say that. You can't say daddy at 29. It's so
Bro,
gay.
you about to be 30?
Bro, yeah.
Yeah, dude.
In 3 weeks. Fuck. 4 weeks.
June?
12th.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, 3 weeks.
That's crazy.
Bro, Buc-ee's opens in 2 weeks!
Bussy.
Bussy,
Bro,
oh!
dude, that shit. they can't handle it.
Bro.
They won't be able to.
I'm gonna fucking have so much fudge, I'm gonna be fat.
Dude, everybody's gonna be fighting in there. It's gonna be like Monday Night Raw before it went downhill.
Monday Night Raw on Netflix. Ding ding ding, coming from Bussios.
Yeah, no, it was that primetime Stone Cold, Steve Austin, Triple H, Undertaker, Great Khali. No, it was the Golden Age.
Bro, The Rock.
Yeah,
the actual Rock.
Yeah. Before he started taking tests.
Yeah. No, dude, I liked him whenever he started like fucking like.
Bro, he plays the same person in each movie. Bro, no, he plays the same person in each movie.
Yeah. Well, we talked about that before. How he's like always the good guy.
Because of the contract?
Yeah, but like also like I've heard he's genuinely like a fucking good guy. Like Shane Gillis said he's a good guy, and I'm like,
okay. You can't hate him. But when it comes to like, I like to take movies seriously. I love the whole acting thing, and like when people have different ranges, I would say I
prefer range.
The best wrestler turned actor, I would say, is Batista. No, fuck no. John Cena plays the same person each time too.
No, not Ricky Stenicki.
No. Batista. Okay.
I don't like Batista though. I do like him in Blade Runner.
No. Blade Runner, Dune, Part 1 and 2, fucking... What was the other one? Knives Out, Glass
Yeah, that
Onion.
one was good.
Like, he has range. Batista has range. And I respect that. He can play different roles, and it's not all the same where, like, The Rock plays the same character each fucking time. John Cena plays the character. Same fucking character each fucking... Batista doesn't.
What was it? Scorpion King?
Bro, that CGI Scorpion King? Bro.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah.
Dude.
Bro.
That was pretty cool.
Brandon Fraser?
I fuck with Brandon Fraser.
I do too.
Everybody fucks with Brandon Fraser.
Bro, I'm so upset that they have done him wrong in Hollywood though.
They diddled him.
Yeah, they did.
They fucked him.
They
did. No, that's why he like went off grid.
Yeah.
A lot of Hollywood, like now it's like all coming out. It's like a lot of Hollywood actors and actresses that like disappear for a while just because like they don't want to deal with that. It's like they don't want to get Harvey Weinstein. It's like, you want to get a Grammy winning role, you gotta fuck me, like,
bro.
That's how it is.
Have you seen the the clip on Instagram? Is talking about, man, all these mid female actors in Hollywood these days. If only there was someone to save us, and it fades into Harvey Weinstein. I said, "Oh no,
Yikes,
bro!" Did you see the thing I sent you about the water powered car, and that guy ended up like killing himself?
No. Okay, so the first guy who actually did that, it was like during the 90s or the 80s. I forgot.
He drove cross country.
Yeah. He met some people at like a diner in the like a desert or some shit, right? And then he came out the diner saying they poisoned me. Yeah. And then that's when he got killed.
Yeah.
So he got assassinated. And now, car companies are making hydrogen-powered cars running off of what? Water. Yep.
Bro. The petrol companies are about to fucking...
No, I think they made that switch. Okay, so the petrol companies didn't want that at that time.
Yeah.
But now they're like, hey, we gotta switch because this is where the money's gonna be. So like remember we were saying like lost technology?
Mm-hmm. That's one of
They're
them.
just reverse engineering stuff, right?
True.
So like they had the technology for a bit. They were just reverse engineering it. But at the time, they just didn't know how to work it, so they were just using, petrol, combustion engines. And now they're like, hey, we got the technology, we got this.
Do you think they'll ever come out and say, like, hey, this was, like, reversed?
Fuck no.
No. Because, like, then they have to admit, like, oh, yeah, we're
fucking
secrets.
you over. Yeah, we're keeping secrets, we're using you, and we were making money off of you guys.
Gotcha.
Yeah, exactly. Like, yeah, the Asians have phones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what that is.
They use pyramids for electricity.
Gotcha.
Fuckers. They're using Morse codes. So.
Gotcha.
What did they say? Gotcha.
God damn it! Fuck! These motherfuckers.
Sink Atlantis.
Dude, drop it. Instead of dropping nukes, they drop fucking meteors.
Meteors, yeah.
They're like, drop the meteor. Drop the meteor.
Flood, melt the poles, baby. Flip the shift.
Bro, that's crazy. A meteor is more devastating to the entire world than
No, the
a
pole
nuke
shift
would.
is too.
Well, I'm talking about like than a nuke. It's more devastating than a nuke. A meteor.
I think
would
a
be.
lot of stuff is. Yeah. Come on. Come on. Come on. Get over here.
You little fag.
Hey. Which one's this one?
Kylo.
Kylo.
A girl named Kylo.
But yeah, how far are we in? How long have we been doing this?
I know the last half was at least an hour and a half.
I think we're almost at time. It's going down.
I think it could go back up. I think we can get our second leg, dude.
How?
Shit. UFC. Let's talk about some UFC before we get off, at least.
Oh no, tonight. Oh yeah. Tonight, Empire fight. I need to look at the tickets if they're still $60.
Mm-hmm.
I really do. I want to do something. I want to go out tonight.
Do you want to go to Dustin Poirier's retirement fight still or no?
I'll think about that.
I just need to know because I'll go by myself.
I'll go then. Jesus.
I will. I mean, I don't care because like it's $600.
If I don't have Joe, when is it?
July 15th? Question mark?
Is it July 15th?
Let's see. DP.
Fuck, I got AT.
Nah.
Yeah.
Dude, you should see if you can move it up to this week.
No, I can't. Well, I'm missing that.
They used to let me move my shit around. I'd be like, actually, I need to move it up. July 19th.
Is it
Yeah.
19th?
19th.
Oh shit, I get off of AT.
Yeah! Let's go get fucked up in New Orleans as we fucking
If
watch...
I'm not driving there, I'm good. I'm telling you that.
Yeah. I don't know if V is still gonna come or not.
Who the fuck?
Isaiah, my buddy from basic training. Bro, that's another guy. He was a fucking fool. Ah.
I want to ride more motorcycle after this.
You want to go motorcycle?
Yeah, I do want to like chill until like 5 or 6.
Sounds good. Yeah, let's do it.
Oh, yeah.
You can chill. I mean, worst comes to worst, if you want to take a break, we can take a break and then go ride the motorcycle and come back.
Dude, let's do that. Let's get our fucking.
Right.
We'll take a break.
Yeah, if we're gonna take another break, guys, we're gonna go touch pee-pees in the bathroom. We'll be back. Fuck HBO Max and fuck Last of Us.
I can because I play the games. And like, the first game was good, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the second game, what this like the season 2 is on, like after I finished the second game, I fucking felt it. Like I was traumatized for like a couple weeks.
It hurt.
It hurt.
I
Like
believe
you were
it.
actually playing. You know what I'm saying? Like the
I like
story
Joel.
was so good. No. Okay, like of course they actually killed off Joel in the game.
Yeah.
That's how it was. But like when you're playing the game, like you can actually feel
Mm-hmm.
what you're going through, rather than this whole HBO shit. They fucked it up. I don't know why they fucked it up, but they fucked it up.
I think if you fuck it up, you gotta fuck it up right.
They should have never casted Bella Ramsey. She looks like Sloth from Goonies. I'm sorry, but like you could have got Kaylee Spaney from Alien. Remember the new Alien movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know the main character, actress.
Are you talking about the Alien movie, the one with the Indians? Or Native Americans, I'm sorry.
No, that's Predator.
Is it?
Yes. That's Predator.
Then I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, so Alien Romulus.
Okay, I'll look it up.
Yeah. Kaylee Spaney, the lead actress, right?
Mm-hmm.
She does a great job in that movie. they should have casted her as Ellie. But no, HBO wanted Bella Ramsey. I don't know fucking why. But.
She's a dog.
Damn, dude. No, it's not that, but it was just like.
It's Joe Byron times.
It was Joe Byron times. Like, they could have got someone else.
She was one of the girls in that clip of, like, we have so many mid actresses in Hollywood now.
She is mid.
Yeah. And then Harvey Weinstein popped up. Who could help us fix this? But no. Yeah, no, fuck HBO Max for that shit.
But you gotta do with common side effects.
Dude, Common Side Effects was good. I haven't finished it.
It's so good.
It is. So I got to the episode where, like, they find him in his trailer, and he's like, bro, his running cracks me up in that show.
It's pretty funny.
It's fucking hilarious. Fuck DC for what they did to Superman.
No, I think when it comes to like show creators and movie creators, they're like, they don't do what the fans tell them. It's like, no, we're gonna give it our spin. You know?
Like they're smarter than us.
No.
That's what they think. They're like, we're not gonna do it your way because we want it our way.
Yeah, we got an agenda we gotta put out. It's like, no, just make a show.
Exactly.
Make a movie.
Bro, like, do not get me wrong. I am excited for the new Superman coming out this year.
It actually looks pretty decent.
It looks fucking great.
Fucking Green Lantern.
James Gunn did great. But God. Henry Cavill, man.
Yeah.
The only guy who's ever played, literally, name me another guy who looked more Superman than Henry Cavill. The new guy doesn't even look like, maybe Smallville Superman?
John Cena.
Peacemaker.
No, I'm sorry. The Rock.
No, he's not.
So good.
He's Filipino.
The Rock?
Mm-hmm.
No, The Rock would have played the great Superman. He has so good range, bro. The Rock can play anybody.
We literally talked about this at the beginning.
I know, it's a joke. That's why I hate the fucking Rock.
I know. That's what makes it...
The Rock can play as Hitler biopic if he can. Yeah, exactly. Right.
Like Trump could play Hitler.
No, but The Rock is coming out with a new movie. He's playing as that one UFC fighter.
Which one?
Have you looked it up? Put new Rock movie coming out. UFC fighter.
New Rock.
You'll know who it is. You don't know who the fighter is. But that actually looks pretty decent. Like the prosthetics he used kind of looks weird as fuck.
The Smashing Machine. Oh, Mark Kerr.
Yeah. Do you know who that is?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's playing as that.
At least he's not playing Nick.
Nick. Nick who?
Kerr.
Huh. Is that his brother?
Yeah, it's his brother.
Does he really have a brother named Nick?
Not at all. Let's see. Let's watch the preview.
We're looking for the Fountain of Youth.
Please, no.
Don't. These are not people. That's the sister I know.
Oh, bro, there's a new movie with Jim in it.
Asian Jim?
The Fountain of Youth. It's got Jim and Natalie Portman. Natalie Portman.
How did that happen?
No, I think Keira Knightley is prettier.
Well, have you ever heard of the Ultimate Fighting Championship, the UFC?
That's the bloody thing they're trying to ban.
That's Pride.
Yeah, one.
Do you hate each other when you fight?
Absolutely not.
How do you know Mark Kirby? Oh, we go way back. He's a buddy of mine.
Come on, baby. Too much?
Never.
Too much?
No.
Please welcome in his Octagon debut, Mark. Winning is the best feeling there is.
Oh, that's
There's 40,000 people, and they're cheering you on.
the guy who's deaf.
There's no other highlight.
Is playing like his coach.
Oh,
Yeah.
Contract, no money, no money. Do you have any stronger pain medication?
Oh shit.
yeah. Henry Rollins.
Hey, Henry Rollins.
Yeah, that's Henry Rollins.
Zog, would you like
No.
handing him out?
That's Henry Rollins
It's not.
from Black Flag.
Zog, get in. Let's all
Oh, look.
everybody in.
Who is that?
That's the guy who is deaf. Who's like, fuck. What is his name? He's a former UFC fighter.
Am I going to hurt him before he hurts me?
Now that actually looks good. It actually looks like a decent movie.
Mm-hmm.
Like, about time The Rock did something decent.
Grand Prix to crown the greatest fighter in the world. He has come back from the brink. Let's see if he can pull out a victory over Mark Coleman.
Fucking Mark Coleman, dude. So no, that guy, the bald-headed guy.
Yeah.
That's the. Golly, he was the former K1 guy, and he came over to the UFC for some fights.
Mm-hmm.
Oh fuck, what is his name? Dude, I will lose my mind if I don't fucking find this out right now. So
That's Nick, right?
okay. Yeah.
Is it?
No.
Oh.
UFC. Let's see. Not Adesanya. Not Pat Barry. Boss Rutan.
Boss Rutan?
Boss Rutan. Yes. So
What do you mean he's deaf, though?
not him. No, not him. He's not deaf. I want to say it's like Roy. Oh fuck! What is his name? UFC deaf. Shit, what is his damn name? Matt Hamill. The Hammer Hamill. Oh no, I think he died, didn't he?
Is that Mark Hamill's brother?
Who's Mark Hamill? Oh yeah. No. I'm thinking of people inside of fucking, what do you call it? UFC, yeah. You fucker, you almost got me. That's not Mark Hamill. I don't know who the other guy is. Never mind. Fucking gay guys, I guess.
Okay. But yeah, UFC, early days of UFC.
Bro, Pride? Bro,
So
Rampage.
that's one, right?
What? One? No.
One championship. Is that Pride?
Mm-mm.
Oh, it's
UFC
different.
bought Pride out.
Oh, but
Yeah.
one is like Japanese.
One is the Japanese, yeah, the new Japanese one, yeah. But, bro, Pride back in the day, knees to the fucking head while you're down on
Wait,
your opponent.
Like, you can hit the
soccer
back of the
kick-
head too?
Yeah, you could soccer kick them.
What?
Bro. Don't even get me started. Rampage Jackson.
Yeah.
And Pride was the fucking shit. Like, dude was a fucking monster. People were scared of him. Like, cause, who'd they send over? They sent, I think it was Chuck Liddell over to fight him.
Iceman?
The Iceman. Yeah, UFC sent Chuck Liddell to fight in Pride.
Yeah.
Don't quote me on that. It was somebody, but like, Rampage went ham.
It was like, nah.
Bro, some black guy from fucking the United States is over in Japan, like, you're not gonna do this to my organization. Bro, like, that's insane that the UFC didn't sign him,
Yeah.
and then it took him literally beating their guy for them to be like, I'll take you, bud.
Dana's like, you want a little bit more money?
Yeah. Dana's like, I might be white. My last name might be too. But you might.
Father pay? You're asking for too much now.
Bro. Back then, fighter pay wasn't even a real
No,
thing.
never was. Yeah.
They were like, bro, you're telling me I get to beat this guy's ass for $25?
Yeah, exactly.
Bro, I love the early days. I've told you the story about, like, my dad filming over
No, tell me.
my birthday. Okay, so, like, videotape, right?
Uh-huh. Camcorder.
Yeah, you could film over.
Yeah.
Like, if you're recording something on TV, you stick a tape in.
those. Yep.
Yeah. For those of you who are too young to know, you stick the tape in, right? Doesn't matter what's on it. If you hit record, it'll record over the whole fucking thing, right?
Yeah.
Depending on where it's at in the tape. So, for my birthday party, my mom would record all of our parties with the camcorder. She put it on the tape. My dad was like, oh shit, the first UFC's on. Let me stick a fucking tape in, right? He sticks a tape in to start recording it. Never looked at it to see what it was, nothing like that. Just thought it was a blank because there was no name on it. And then my mom's like, "What is this one?" So she sticks it in, and it's like, "Happy birthday to welcome to the UFC."
One, right? UFC one.
Yeah,
With
UFC
Royce
one.
Gracie.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was that fight with against the Irish guy? I watched it the other day. The Hoist had his fucking gi on.
Mm-hmm.
He had his fucking gi on, dude, and he submitted
The Shamrock.
Shamrock.
Mhm.
Yeah, he submitted Sham. And like their time was like it was different. Like you know how like 5-minute rounds now, right?
It was
the
untimed.
time kept going. Yeah, it kept going.
Untimed. No breaks.
Dude.
Bro, I'm telling you, that shit was insane back then. Look at like the progression of the sport though, right?
Mhm.
So you go from that time, like there's no time, you're in there no matter what. Then you jump to, okay, well now we're gonna have timed rounds.
Yeah.
There's no weight classes still. Then you get weight classes after that.
Yeah.
So then people are like, well, these championship fights, there's nothing really on the line. You're still going only 3 rounds, 5 minutes apiece. Either up the time that you're in there or up the rounds.
Yeah.
Introduce 5-minute championship rounds.
Yeah.
Then you go into the next progression, which is let's add women's sports to this, right?
Mhm.
Let's add lower weight classes to this.
Uh-huh.
So what they do? They took in Pride. They took in what was the other one? Strike Force. So that's where actually Dustin Poirier's from, is Strike Force. That integration.
Oh wow.
Yeah. He's been in that long.
What was that? Early 2000s or late 2000s?
Early 2000s.
Okay.
So you integrate with them, you bring them in, you bring in the lower weight classes. Then people are like, okay, well, if you're a co-main event, like you're literally the main event before the main event.
Yeah. So.
Let's make that 5 rounds or add more time to it. So they added 5 rounds to it.
Uh-huh.
So now you're a co-main event, 5-minute rounds,
Uh-huh.
and then you go into the main, which is 5-minute rounds now
Yeah.
too. Doesn't matter if it's a championship fight or not.
Yeah.
That is 5-minute rounds.
Yeah.
And I'm
Give
like,
the people what they want.
yeah, like look at the progression of this sport all the way up to now. Then the acquisition from ESPN. Bro, that's actually about to go away. Did you know that?
What do you mean?
They talked about it on the JRE. They're talking about now the UFC is going to be on Netflix.
Bro.
Yeah.
UFC's like, nah, we want our own movie.
Well, apparently there was like some disagreements with ESPN
And Dana.
and Dana, and Dana's like, "Fuck you guys, watch this." And there's.
Well, that's what WWE did.
Mm-hmm. Yep. ESPN apparently is like super toxic to deal with,
I bet.
and so they're like, "Fuck you guys."
I wonder why.
Probably because they've been running the fucking game since the fucking 50s with college football, and then NFL on top of it. So they're like, "We're the masters."
You're telling me you want more money?
More money? You know what more money brings, right, boy? More problems.
We're Southern white. Now you call them student athletes here.
Student athletes.
You watch South Park?
Yeah, dude. I love that.
Yeah.
I don't know if you want...
Crack baby basketball. No, it was making fun of
athletes.
Oh, okay. We don't pay the players, but what was it? The college, the funds go to us.
We don't have to pay. Oh boy, I like that term. Student athletes.
Man,
Bro,
it's just slavery with extra steps.
I mean, isn't most things? Like, think about it.
Yeah,
Like, oh, I gotta go work for the man.
and then you gotta pay taxes on everything.
Oh, not only do you have to pay taxes, guess what? You have to pay taxes as well on the things you buy.
Exactly, and every year, guess what? You gotta make sure the amount of taxes they took out. It's your responsibility for knowing.
Yeah.
It's not theirs.
It's like, how much? We don't know. Actually, we do know. We're just not gonna tell you.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, what the fuck?
And then if you get it wrong, we can see you. and we're gonna put you to jail.
Oh, they're not gonna sue you. They're just gonna put you in jail, and then they're gonna say, you owe us this much money.
Cause you know why?
Cause a student athlete.
Cause you a student athlete for life.
Bro, that isn't, like, the IRS is such a fucking scam.
Yeah.
God.
What are you, like, Tank Reeves, what are you spending our money on?
Oh, you know there's no more state taxes.
Okay.
No state taxes. It's all gonna be,
How was Tank gonna milk us?
tourism tax.
Oh.
Which, I mean, granted, I'd rather pay. No, because we always got our state back, so I didn't give a fuck about state taxes.
Yeah, tourism tax? What the fuck does that mean?
If you think about it, all the casinos on the coast, right?
Yeah.
These hotel rooms,
But they get taxed, not us.
they get taxed. Yeah, the people who are coming in there and they're saying, hey, I want to buy this or this. Like, of course, there may be.
Does gambling count as tourism tax?
I mean, no. Just don't report it to the IRS that you won.
No, like the winnings they get.
Who gets? The people?
No, the gamblers. Not the gamblers, but like the casinos.
I mean,
Or they get tax back, tax cuts because they're large corporations.
there is tax cuts, right? So, like, you could be like,
Ooh.
hey, I spent this much money on fuel, I spent this much money on equipment in order for my business to operate properly.
Yeah.
So it's all about finding, like, those cuts.
Man, to be rich and white.
Bro, you ain't gotta be rich and white. You did that. It's yours. Your guy, who was it? What's his name?
Duarte?
No, the Schwarzy, the tax guy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he hooked you up.
He hooked me up.
Because he did exactly that. He found where you can get
Loopholes.
taxes. Yeah, where you can get cuts for your taxes, yeah.
So, yeah, I forgot what the place is called, but find a good tax person for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Or just like a good lawyer. Like, find the loopholes in the system because the rich are using those loopholes to keep money and to keep making more money. And guess what? The bottom people, like us,
Yeah,
we
we're-
get fucked by the government because you know why?
Because we're
we don't-
bottoms. Huh? What'd you say? what was yours? I'm sorry.
You know what? Yeah, for sure. We're bottoms, bottom feeders. We're like the yeah, we're the little scrimps. You know, like shrimp is sea bugs.
Yeah, that's exactly what they're actually. They fall into the same category as a cockroach.
How about crabs?
Same thing.
We're eating sea roaches.
Yeah.
Even
Crawfish.
crawl diddy.
Crawl that ass.
Crawl diddy.
Crawl diddy. Hey boy, let me get some of that baby.
I heard like Louisiana, they have like rice farms,
Yeah.
and they put the crawfish there because it helps out with the ecosystem,
Mhm.
like nitrate and shit.
Yeah, it's their shit.
Shit
Yeah.
rules.
That shit rule, cuz.
That shit.
You can't eat shit no more.
Oh.
Bro, did you hear about those prisoners escaping in Louisiana?
What do you mean they escaped? Like
Prison.
the Great Escape?
Yeah,
Prison Break?
prison break.
Bro.
Prison break.
How did they
11 of
escape?
them.
Oh,
11 guys got out of prison.
isn't bounty hunting a thing?
Yeah, they've caught 4, but we should go get our bounty hunter's license and be like, tase, because we don't want to kill them.
Dead or alive?
Well,
I think it's alive.
it's alive.
Yeah,
it's alive.
Yeah.
They're already in the
What do we
system.
have? Like cast nets? No, it's the. Oh fuck! You gotta it's on the form.
It's all in the form. Bro, I want to go throw the cast net now. My dad used to have a guy who would make us cast nets.
Oh yeah.
Back in the day, yeah.
What's the radius on that?
He had a fucking huge radius on his.
Really?
Like, bro, my dad
Yeah.
had a fucking perfect form when he'd throw a cast net.
I bet.
He tried to teach me for years, and I'd be like, eh.
It's the one that
Yeah. Cody put a hole in my cast net.
what he snagged.
Rocks.
Oh, it's shallow as fuck, dude.
Bro, and I'm like, bro, I knew not to throw the cast net over there. But his thing was, he was like, there's a redfish over here that won't hit it on my bait, and I want to catch it. And I'm like, bro, it's probably filled with worms. He's like, yeah, but I want to catch it, take a picture with it. I'm like, whatever. And he put a hole in it. But then my dad had one made for me and him. Mine's a little bit shorter than his, so that I could get mine open better. But like, bro, he had like the biggest that this guy would make,
Yeah.
and like just fucking open it. So like, I'm not shitting you. It's probably about the size of this entire like area, like from the microwave over there to here in the corner.
Speaking about fishing, I got this new coworker. Her dad works at Stennis, and he's gone for like a time being. But she was like, "Yeah, I go deep sea fishing." Like she basically grew up on deep sea fishing, and she tells me all the fucking fish she caught. I want to come visit her to take us.
Bro, my dad, he could take us out
When?
whenever. So
Let's
we really
schedule.
want to wait till redfish season opens up.
Does
Not
he
redfish,
go to the rigs?
snapper. Yeah,
No
Yeah, he
way.
could.
Does he have the poles for it?
bro, he has his captain's license.
He's a captain.
Yeah.
Oh, can we get it?
Yeah.
I'm the captain now. He's like,
Bro.
shut the fuck up.
Watch this. You ready? Let's call him. I'm gonna be like, hey, we want to know when we can go out on the boat. Let's see.
I've never been deep sea.
Gary Senior.
I've never been deep seeing. What is he doing? What does he do on a weekly basis?
I don't know. Let's ask him.
What if he hangs up like Sean?
He'd be like, "Ah." He's probably not gonna answer. Oh, he's not. Must.
But yeah, today Empire Fighting Championship is happening. Jake Bilbo. I never met him in person, but like he trains at our place.
Yeah. So what is today's date? That's
Today is the 17th.
This will
so-
probably come out on Thursday.
Hell yeah. You gotta scrub through. No, there's not a lot of
No.
bad stuff in here.
No, it's just we gotta
It's just like-
piece it together.
Yeah, the empty spaces.
Yeah, I gotta
It's-
piece it.
It's been really good pod.
Yeah, it's been a really solid one. No interruptions.
Yeah. Yeah.
One.
It's pretty chill. All the cats are asleep, all the pets.
Sadie is knocked the fuck out. My
Good.
baby.
Rode some motorcycles.
Dude, we did.
It was a good Saturday.
Our break was motorcycle rides.
I just gotta practice on the turns. I think so. What? How do you get your permit first? You go to the DMV and get your permit.
No, you don't get a permit with them. You go and do the classes, and then it'll. they'll
Do
give
you
your
just
license.
show up to the place? It's like, hey, I
Bro,
want to take the test.
The military gives out free classes.
But like,
So you
I
know
don't-
who you should ask about it?
I don't understand. Like, if you don't have a license.
You have a regular license, right?
Uh-huh.
You don't need a permit for it. You just need to get that on your driver's license showing that you could drive a motorcycle.
But how do you get that?
You go do the classes.
But if you don't have the license and if you get caught, do you go to the spot and be like, hey, I want my license? Because if you get caught on the way there and be like, hey, I'm taking the class.
You're
like,
supposed to take it on a trailer there.
Ooh.
hmm
So I just need a trailer.
So yeah, if you show up without it on a trailer, then they usually tell you to leave.
Because I've been contemplating getting a fucking bike or like getting a plane ticket. Did I tell you that?
Yeah.
So I got like I'm on Facebook Marketplace looking for a cafe racer. That's what I want, right?
Yeah.
And there's this nice one for $4,000 in Florida. Did I show you a picture?
No.
Here, I'll show it to you. It's an old CB Honda CB650. How many cc's is yours?
I don't know. I just know it's a 300.
It's a 300.
Yeah.
So it's more,
300 cc.
Yeah. Okay. So it's more power than yours then.
Yeah.
So I think what's the next one you gotta get? How many cc's? Do you know?
I'll probably get the race edition of the Ninja.
So like 750. Up 1,000.
It's about that, yeah.
Dang, that's a lot of power. But yeah, Muscle Shoals, Alabama. Let's scroll through it.
Dang, that's sick.
That's nice.
That's sick as fuck.
You can look at the description too.
Fuck.
I'm like, it's either
Bobop.
it's $4,000.
Did you see?
Bobop,
Bobop.
bobop. But
Damn, 3,500 miles. That's less miles than what's on
you think I
mine.
can talk him down to 35?
Yeah. I'd message him now, start like getting in his ear and saying, hey, I'm really interested in this, but I have to drive to you to get this, and then be like, look, I'd try to knock him down 32 first. And he's obviously going to say no to 32 because that's a good deal. 4,000 is a good deal.
It is.
With
With all the stuff he done
Well, with 3,500 miles on it too, that's really low miles.
for an old 19. What was the year? 1980.
Yeah, something like that. So like that's a good deal. But I would start off 32 because once you make it back up, I think you'll get him to 37.
Yeah.
37 is a good price for you. Oh, so you're gonna take a plane ticket up there and then fucking?
No. So my with that $4,000 to like $3,000, right?
Mhm.
It's either buying a plane ticket somewhere and having a vacation, or getting a motorcycle for that price. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I have money in savings, and the thing is like, okay, for the summertime I'll drive it, and then like I'll come back and all that, or like have that one nice memorable trip.
You could get a lot of trips out of that bike.
I know. That's
And the thing is, like too, and I've thought about this. So when I bought my bike, I bought it out of need because I didn't have a vehicle that ran.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, fuck, I'll just buy this. And now I'm like, I'm glad I bought it because like, also like, if I do ever decide to keep it,
Yeah.
like temporarily until I can afford a nicer one.
Yeah.
Like, bro, taking trips to like anywhere. Oh shit! I'm sorry, I'm yawning. Fuck. It's that fucking deer sausage. It makes me tired. But yeah, so like taking a trip somewhere on a bike was so fucking fun. Like even when I was just driving to Camp Shelby by myself, like it's fun.
No, I just want to use it to cruise around the coast and stuff.
Yeah.
Like that's all I want to do.
I throw an AirPod in and I just go.
I want one of those helmets that has the Bluetooth and like a camera, and it's pretty nice.
I would just give like I'd put a fucking GoPro mount right here.
Oh no, just for like insurance wise and like.
Well, you throw a camera on.
And you know what I'm gonna do after I buy that? I'm gonna ride a wheel.
Bro, like honestly, like
if something happens,
as much as I'm like I would put a camera on my shit, I'm like, what's the point? If I'm on that bitch, I'm not gonna make it out alive.
Don't say that,
Bro. That's just because like first off, I'm not saying I don't slow down, but I do. But when I'm like going, like I'll zone out for a fucking solid minute. I'll just sit there and be like, wee. Next thing you know, I look down. I'm like, oh shit, I'm at 110. Let's slow this bitch down.
Cause riding that bike, dude. Once I get like up to a certain speed, I'm like, when everything seems, of course you see like clear.
Yeah.
But like on your peripherals, when everything seems like
so
like fast.
You've watched that Ford versus Ferrari movie with Christian Bale. He says to his son, he's like, because his son's like, how can you control this? Like you're like everything's going so fast. He's like, no, everything's going slow around you.
Yeah.
And you're focused on this.
Yeah.
He's like, nothing else matters. He's like, you see it at the speed that you're going.
Yeah.
Because that's it. And that's exactly how I felt. I was like, bro, the first time I hit like as fast as I could go with it, I'm like, bro, everything is going the same speed as me in that moment. It's just like it feels like some things are stopped.
Yeah.
And I'm just like going past it. But yeah, no, like that's real life. Like it's kind of what's the word I'm looking for? It's a different kind of high. It's weird to say it like that and not sound
rush.
corny.
No, it is the rush.
Yeah, there's such a rush to it. You're like,
I watched the Bike Riders movie.
yeah, it was good.
It was really good. It wasn't like how the commercials made it out to like, well, we can't control this club. So it wasn't about that. That was like the midway through, right?
Yeah.
So when the club started getting big, but like whenever they were explaining like me and my boys, we just ride.
Bro, that's how I felt.
That's what I want to do with you guys.
Yeah.
I just want my own bike, and then like we just ride.
We just ride.
And like in a formation, and we just fucking ride.
Bro, what
and
if
people are gonna like, what outfit you with? And we're like, we're not with any outfit.
What if we become our own outfit because we're not with one? Everyone's like,
I wouldn't want to.
Everyone's like, oh shit, we gotta get out of here. Fucking the Tool outfit's here.
the Tool Club.
The Tool Club's here. We're like,
no,
we don't even mean to become it. We're just like,
because the outfits started getting big and started doing like more crimes and moving drugs and
Well,
all that good stuff.
in the start. So that was because they had so many different outfits that were not part of the main outfit. It was
Yeah.
the other outfits that they had throughout.
And then
But,
they
like-
were saying like all the new kids and like the ex-vets, like
Yeah.
it showed that part where like it just became really dark.
It was the Vietnam guys, yeah.
Yeah, it just became really fucking dark because
Yeah,
the
they
OG
tried to rape his wife.
wife and the cockroach guy.
Yeah.
And he was just like shooting their shit. It was like, hey, I want to get out the club, like, you know, become like a police car, a
Mhm.
motorcycle cop.
And then they
And it was just like spilling out, like just shooting the shits, and then you're like, who the fuck is this guy? And he was an OG,
yeah.
what do you call it, vandal.
Mm-hmm. He
And
was
just
the original.
like spilling out his dream, and they're like, no, we gotta fuck this dude up.
And then like they started to, and then Tom Hardy's like, just go.
I like Tom Hardy.
Bro, Tom
When-
Hardy's such
like
a
when
good
he does
actor.
that like that voice where he just like, you know what I'm talking about?
Wait,
Hey, well, so when it comes, like, he is a good range actor.
I think I know what you're talking about. It's like
That like that raspy, like
it's
high
like
pitched
deep
voice.
down like this.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
Like Marlon Brando. He talks like Marlon Brando.
Bro, yeah. He's like, so you think?
No, but he's one of my favorite actors. You know, he does jujitsu.
Yeah,
And
he
he-
actually competes.
Yeah, and he did Bane, bro.
Yeah,
It
Bane.
was Bane.
He did fucking Mad Max shit too. I
Fuck.
never watched it, but like
You
I
never
heard it's
seen
bad.
Mad Max?
I
No, this new one's good.
I hate watching movies that people are like, you have to watch it. Like that's how I was with what do you call it? Fucking Swords and Dragons.
What the fuck you talking about? Game of Thrones?
Yeah, I couldn't.
Oh no, this not this is just a movie though. But
Yeah.
it's the rush of that movie, like post-apocalyptic Australia, and like it's just gangs
Yeah.
of people just riding their cars and like going to different places and like getting supplies, oil, blah blah blah, this and that. Like it's so cool.
You know what I was talking about with Tristan? Speaking of post-apocalyptic,
What?
apocalyptic. Oh, fuck me, an EMP,
Yeah, electromagnet.
bro. If an EMP dropped, that would be more devastating than if they fucking dropped nukes.
Yeah, we talked about this.
Did we?
Yeah, yes.
Episode 2.
Yeah, no, 1 and 3 too.
Did we?
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought about that. I was like, bro, because we had just rewatched Fallout.
Yeah.
And I was like, bro, like, and he's like, man, this is like that would really fuck up the world. I'm like, no.
Yeah, you said the Model T, and I thought it was the Tesla Model T.
Oh my god.
Remember
yeah.
that?
Yeah, I do remember that
Exactly. So now, no, there's ways around it. You just gotta buy like chips that hasn't been affected.
now. But the
'Cause it,
thing
like,
is,
fries up the chips.
is like the rest of civilization is what it would fuck up. Like,
Yeah, we'll go primal.
and like
Stone Age.
Yeah, it'd put us back like 300 years.
I think with these new hydrogen-powered cars, and if there's a way around it, we'll survive it. But if a cataclysmic event happens, like, you know, you just gotta make the most out of life.
Yeah, bro. I was gonna say I'm excited for.
For what?
I was
For
gonna
the end
say
of the world? What?
I was gonna say for UFC, but then I thought I'm like, what if I just stopped it? I'm excited.
You just ended there. I'm
Yeah.
excited. Show's gone.
Show's done.
Yeah.
No, I'm excited because like I really do want to go see this DP fight. His last fight. I have to say DP, bro. You know why I have to say.
It's gonna be his last.
Dude.
It's gonna be his last.
It is his last.
Yeah.
But you know what? That title's vacant now.
What title was that?
The lightweight title.
Who was? So it was McGregor, right?
Makachev.
Makachev.
Bro, what if they turn this into a fucking... Because Dustin is top 3.
Who's 2 and 1?
Let's check that out. Because, like, I don't want to be spilling wrong beans, you know what I'm saying?
What's Patty?
Let's see.
Above that weight class, right?
No, he's lightweight. UFC lightweight rankings. Stay in browser.
What was that last
So
fight
you got
that
Makachev.
Uh-huh.
Let's see. Oh my god. Stop giving me that shit. I don't want that. Close. Athlete rankings.
What? Who fought this last big fight?
It was damn, what is his name?
Oh, Bilal. He
Bilal.
lost.
Yeah, Bilal lost, and that's what made. I think it's Makachev who moved up.
So yeah, the guy who was facing against, who was his name? The Australian guy. He was on Volk's what do you call it?
Yeah.
Team.
I'll tell you, I'm pulling it up now.
And you know who trained them both?
Bilal and Jack Della Madeline.
But yeah, Jack. You know who trained Jack and Volk?
That's Craig.
Craig
Jones.
You gotta watch more Craig stuff.
Bro, you know.
Oh yeah, CJI2. I'm gonna put this on here. CJI2 is gonna be lit.
Yeah.
So CJI1. I don't know if you follow like Jiu-Jitsu, like Fight League and all that good stuff.
Not.
But the only one you should pay attention to is CJI. I would say you're gonna have fun watching it.
So let's
It's pretty good.
open this.
Plus, Craig Jones is a really good guy.
Shevchenko won.
Shevchenko.
So lightweight. So, oh, I lied. Dustin is top 5. And then you have Armand, don't know how to pronounce that last name. Charles Oliveira, Justin Gaethje, Holloway, then Poirier, then Dan Hooker. So I think, bro, what if they sent Dustin Poirier out as the fucking lightweight champion? Because I'm 90% sure Islam vacated that title. So vacated title. Yeah, Islam vacated the title, bro. That's all Dustin Poirier wants was to fight for that title, and he knew he couldn't beat Makachev, and he couldn't beat Habib. Both of them are going out of the division now.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's going to be his last fight now, because that's all he wants. That's all he needs to complete his career, is to win the title. What if he does GSP? Comes back, wins the title, goes away. That's the way to do it.
I would. That's how I would end it.
Bro, that's all he wants. That to finish out his career, because bro has been fighting for.
Who's he fighting again?
He's fighting Holloway. So it'd be a top 5 matchup.
Max.
Bro.
Max.
Bro,
I love his story too, man.
This is their who's
Max Holloway.
Max Holloway's.
Yeah.
Bro, this is the 3rd time they fought too.
Well, what's their record against each other?
It's 2-0. Dustin.
Dustin.
Yeah.
Ooh, he already has 2, but this last one really counts.
It does, and that's why I'm like, bro. If they turn that to a title fight, bro, in New Orleans.
What's the card?
That is.
Who's the co?
So let's see. Let's pull it up. I have it here. Back one. So that's 317. No, 318. Marvin Vittori, Brendan Allen. I don't really know who that is. Who Brendan Allen is. I know Vittori. Neil Magny and Gunnar Nelson. Neil Magny's he's a fucking dog. Adam Fugetti, and there's gonna be Islam Dolvatov. That's a white guy. That's crazy. He's white and his name's Islam. Come on, dog. But so he pulled out of this fight for that one. So Adam Fugetti doesn't have a opponent. But Neil Magny, I see Neil Magny winning that one. I see Vittori winning. And bro, it's so hard for me to go against Dustin. Like, I love Max Holloway.
Yeah.
Dude, the top 3 of that era, Holloway, Ferguson, and Poirier. Bro, those 3 were like dogs.
Yeah.
And then Poirier and Max Holloway both are still fucking dogs.
They're nearing the end. They're nearing their end.
Bro, it's over. Like, so you have Gaethje, who's still a fucking dog. Poirier's still a dog, but
Chandler's done.
Chandler's done. Dustin is retiring. because he's like, I don't want to do this, and then end up one of those guys who's
You
like,
think Chandler would still fight McGregor if he comes back?
yeah, it's
if,
not.
if
He'll never come back,
no, McGregor's trying to be a politician.
bro.
He's trying to run for president of Ireland.
McGregor is such. Bro, I knew he was done after the second Dustin fight because they fought 3 times.
I know he was done after Habib. Habib.
Oh, Habib made
set
that man
him
his
back.
bitch.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He was
With the short choke at the end.
Bro. He said, "You want to talk now?"
Yeah.
I said, "Oh
Bro,
shit."
Bro, like the sound, like when they were talking.
Bro, yes. Bro, you know that fight right there? That's like my top, like
Habib's my favorite fighter.
Like-
I gotta say.
from like the 2010s era, right? That's one of my top fights. The next one is 2019, Dustin Poirier versus Dan Hooker. Have you watched that one? Fucking dogs, dude. Like, you can hear every punch because they fought in the Apex Arena and there was nobody there.
Yeah.
So it's like,
COVID time. No, I remember watching McGregor and Dustin when McGregor
that was the third fight.
Yeah.
So the first fight, Conor won. It was when Dustin was early in the career. And the second fight, Dustin won that. And then the third fight,
that was after
that
the
was
Habib
whenever.
lost.
Yeah, that was after. Actually, both the last two were after Habib.
Yeah.
And then that one was when he broke his fucking leg in half.
Yep.
Everyone's like, "Oh, he came in with a broke." Who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
Who gives a fuck? He broke it in the fight.
Yeah, he actually rolled his ankle.
Yeah, I'm like, dog, I get it. Like, you come into a fight hurt. You want to sit here and be like, well, it's because I was already hurt before the fight. No.
Oh shit.
It does not matter. Once you get in that ring and you say we're fighting,
Yeah.
anything that happens in that fucking ring, Dustin broke that fucking leg, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So,
No, but the whole Habib thing, like Habib just lost his dad, his coach, his
dude,
mentor.
That was so insane.
Bro, it was like after he got done fighting, like he broke down and he was like, "This is my last fight."
That was the Justin Gaethje fight.
Yeah,
Dude, that was an insane fight.
his last fight.
And like Habib manhandled the fuck out of Justin Gaethje. Again, I know I sound like I'm dick riding Dustin Poirier, but Dustin didn't even have that hard of a time with like Habib. Like, granted, like, did he get finished? Yes. But like the way that Habib came in and fucking destroyed him, you can't tell me there wasn't some pain behind that because he lost his dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was fucking wild.
Like,
But no, just him finishing like that. He's like, all right, I'm done. I'm just gonna coach my
Yeah.
brothers. I'm like, I respect that. Like
Yeah.
he had a plan, and like once he lost his dad, it was just like, I'm done.
yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, I wish Tony would have did. I wish Tony would have just fucking stopped fighting before the Gaethje fight. No, not
Bro,
even
that fucking picture, his face.
Not even that. The Gaethje fight happened before that, and Gaethje tore him to shreds. Like, it went 5 rounds. It went all 5 rounds.
Yeah.
But like Gaethje pieced this man up the entire fight. It was so. I say it went all 5 rounds. It went to round 5.
Yeah.
And then Herb Dean called it. He was like, "No,
Good old Herb. Dang.
good old Herb." But like, it was so bad. Like, I remember sitting there. I'm like, "Please just call the fucking fight."
Yeah.
Like, this man is getting destroyed. That fight right there, it went like Tony was here. It did this to his career. Fucking went
Turn
complete
this
reverse.
whole world upside down.
Bro, so fucking bad.
Yeah.
And then then you had the Chandler fight.
Yeah.
And he's just been losing. Now he's not even with the UFC anymore.
Yeah. I think it should just be done. I know. Like,
It's
It's
hard.
hard.
Yeah.
like that's your career. That's what you grew up on. You know what I'm saying?
That's your love. Like,
Well, that's fighting. Like,
Yeah.
there's always going to be a bigger fish. There's always going to be someone that's hungrier. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's life, too. Like, there's always somebody that's going to replace you. Like, you can't stay at the top forever.
no. And if you try to, then you'll learn the hard way.
Yeah. So, yeah, take that glory, take that money, and just, make something with it.
Right.
But-
And I think that's what Dustin's going to do. I just really hope that if they don't make this a title fight, that he will come back to fight for the title. Just that. I don't want him to fight nothing else. I want him to fight for the vacant title.
But for the coast, we got to finish up here. The coast fighting scene It's getting up there with tonight's fights. And 2 people I'm gonna mention again, like Justice Cochran, Cornbread King, and what's her name? Jasmine Guru. I can't say her last name, but like she's good. She's pretty fucking good.
Bro, I've always noticed the coast scene is kind of underrated.
It is.
That's why they put on their own promotions.
Yeah.
Because like no one really looks
But
at
it's
them.
gonna get big.
But like so, the coast has done this. It's went like this, and then it came back up.
Yeah.
And then it dropped down for a long time. Like not the quality, but the like knownness of how it's going.
I think they just need like a solid organization.
Yeah.
I think that's what it is. It's like it's good. Like they have Empire Fights and they have I forgot what the other ones were, but
It's like Gulf Coast MMA or
yeah. I think they
something
just
like
need
that.
like really good refs, really good sponsors, all that. Like all the marketing
Oh, bro,
team.
I know.
Like we have the fighters. We just need really good marketing team.
I wonder if my buddy is going to be reffing this fight tonight. Because he, so it's a buddy of mine
Alan?
that I met through Casey,
Uh-huh.
is his name. But a buddy of mine that I met through Cody. And he now is a ref for the fights. He's got like a handlebar mustache. And he's like fucking jacked and shit. So I'm like, if you see him, just be like, you know, hey,
Gary Barnett.
Gary Barnett's my buddy. He's gonna be like, oh, that fucking idiot.
Damn.
Right. Every time Bert comes to New Orleans, he's like, hey, are you coming? Yeah. He's like real big into comedy too.
Damn.
Yeah.
But hey, we need to stand up scene, like real scene, like we have to
Do what?
stand up.
Dude, I know. So I did. Let's do it that weekend or not weekend. I'm gonna do it that Thursday. That we're up there.
That's all you.
Yeah.
I won't be there.
I want to do some reps because I do have a few that I kind of think are going to be nuggets that I need to work on.
Yeah.
But I don't want anyone to see it that I know until I know for sure.
No, we need to do it together at the juke joint.
The juke joint, yeah. I
Or
mean,
like any places here. Like we need to do one.
they used to have some stand up over here. About a year ago, they were doing it while we were gone, and I haven't seen them post anything on it, so maybe they still do. But
Okay.
you want
Yeah.
call?
Yeah. Call it.
Call it
That's it. Episode was it 5?
episode 5. Yeah. Fuck, dude, we're already 5 deep.
Oh shit!
What are we gonna
call this one?
Uh,
No, we'll think about it. All right. That's a wrap.
Shadur.
Nah.
Shadur.
No, please no.
uh,
No, well, let's name it. What round did he get picked on?
oh shit.
Round 5.
Round 5.
Yeah, let's call it round 5.
Round 5.
All right, this is round 5. All right. Oh, 5th episode, round 5.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
shit. Bet.
Episode 5, round 5.
Yeah, let's
Dude,
go.
let's go. Admin nerds.
That's gonna be a sound clip.
Hey guys.